Hello friends, now we shall discuss demand and supply. This video is the part 1 of this series and this will increase the knowledge of general viewers and specifically it will help those who are appearing CPT 4 of INAD establishment. This video is prepared by RK Didactics. It contains notes and MCQs. Online classes are available. If you are interested, you may contact in the following email. Well, what is law of demand? In normal circumstances or other thing remaining constants, the demand of a commodity increases with decrease in price and decreases with increase in price. So, when price of a commodity increases, its demand decreases, and when the price decreases, the demand for the goods increases. So, this is the law of demand. Now we shall discuss what is price elasticity of demand. The price elasticity of demand or price elasticity or sensitivity to price change measures how much the demand of a commodity changes when its price changes. Thus, price elasticity is the percentage change in quantity demanded divided by the percentage change in price. Price elasticity of a goods may be high or low. So, in nutshell, price elasticity of demand means how much the demand of a commodity changes when its price changes. If the price elasticity is high, the good has elastic demand. It means with change in price, the demand will change. If the price increases, demand decreases and vice versa. So, luxury goods or goods with substitute high elastic goods. That means if the price increases, the demand will decreases automatically and highly. Because when price rises, consumer either stop to buy as these are not necessary goods or consumers opt to other substitutes. If the price elasticity of a good is low, it is inelastic and quantity of demand do not respond to price change. It means in spite of change in price, the demand will not normally decrease. These goods are normally necessary goods like food items and they do not have any substitute. Thus, despite change in prices, the demands do not change highly. The price elasticity of demand for individual goods are determined by the economic characteristics of demand. For example, price elasticity is higher when the goods are luxurious, when substitutes are available, when consumers have more time to adjust their behavior. It means this when the price of these goods will increase, the demand will decrease substantially. Then price elasticity are lower when goods are for necessities, goods with few substitute, when consumers have less time to adjust their behavior, and addictive goods like cigarette, gutka, liquor. In such cases, despite increase in price, the demand of the goods will not decrease substantially. Now we shall discuss calculation for price elasticity of demand. Price elasticity of demand or ED equal to percentage change in quantity demanded divided by percentage change in price. When a 1% change in price results more than 1% change in quantity demanded, the good has price elastic demand or it is a high elastic good. When 1% change in price produces less than a 1% change in quantity demanded, the good has price inelastic demand or it is an inelastic goods. And one important special case is unit elastic demand. It occurs when the percentage change in quantity is exactly the same as the percentage change in price. In this case, a 1% increase in price results just a 1% decrease in demand. What is demand schedule or demand curve? when we shall put the price of a commodity and its demand in a graph, this will give a demand curve. This will show the relationship between price of a goods and quantity bought. This is known as demand schedule, or when it is represented in a graph, it is shown as demand graph. Law of downward sloping demands. When price of a commodity is raised, buyers tend to buy less commodity. Similarly, when the price is lowered, quantity demanded increases. However, there are also some factors which affect the demand curve, means the law of demand will not work here. Despite increase in price, demand will not decrease. It may increase or it may decrease. What are the factors? One of them is average income. If income of people rises, then they will purchase more despite increase in price. Similarly, growth in population. If the population will increase, the purchase of goods will be more despite increase in price. Third is price of related goods. Like if the price of petrol will increase, the demand of petrol car will decrease. Then fourth is taste. For example, luxury costly car. Though the cost is more, people will buy more because it will be a status symbol. Similarly, spatial influences. Suppose there is a expectation that the future price of the commodity will rise, so people will purchase more, though the price is increasing because they will think that in future the price will rise. So in these circumstances, the law of demand will not apply, or if apply, not perfectly apply. So this will affect the demand curve in a graph. The law of supply. In normal circumstances or other thing remaining constant, the supply of a commodity increases with the increase in price and decreases with decrease in price. It means when the price of a commodity increases, the supply of goods increases, and when the price decreases, the supply of the goods increases. However, this is the law will apply in normal circumstances, or other things or other circumstances or other influences are needed. Then what is price elasticity of supply? The price elasticity of supply, or sensitivity to price change, measures how much the supply of a commodity changes when its price changes. The price elasticity of supply is the percentage change in quantity supplied divided by the percentage change in price. Supply elasticity of a goods may be high or low. When there is a vertical supply curve, the goods is completely inelastic in supply. When the supply curve is horizontal, the goods is completely elastic supply. So supply curve, when we put the price of the commodity and the supply of the commodity in a graph, we shall get supply curve. And if the supply curve is vertical, the good is completely inelastic, and the supply curve is horizontal, the good is completely elastic. Then what are the factors that determine supply elasticity? The ease with which production in the industry can be increased. Example, in case of textile, with increase in price, the supply can easily be increased. But in case of gold, with increase in price, the supply cannot be easily increased. So in such case, the supply curve will be affected. How is the production can be increased? Second is the time period under consideration to increase the production using extra labor, capital, etc. The time required for expansion of production also influence supply elasticity. That means despite the increase in price, supply may or may not increase on basis of these factors. What is price elasticity of supply? The price elasticity of supply is the percentage change in quantity supplied divided by the percentage change in price. So how shall we calculate the price elasticity of supply? The price elasticity of supply, or E subscribed S, is equal to percentage change in quantity supplied divided by percentage change in price. The supply schedule or supply curve is the relationship between its market price and the amount of that commodity that producers are willing to produce and sell. The vertical supply curve shows completely inelastic supply. The horizontal supply curve shows completely elastic supply. The intermediate case of a straight line shows zero price elasticity. So this is the calculation for price elasticity supply. What are the factors affecting supply curve? That means the law of supply tells that if the price increases, supply will increase. But due to these factors, this rule may not work sometimes. These are technology. Advances in technology like computerized manufacturing lowers production cost and increases supply. That means though there is less decrease in price, automatically the supply will increase. Similarly, input prices. A reduction in cost of input production like labor, energy, machinery results production cost and increases supply. In this case, though the price will decrease, the supply will increase. Then price of related goods. Supply is also influenced by the prices of related goods, particularly goods that are alternative outputs of the production process. That means in a production house, there are similar various types of production commodities. If the cost of one production increases, then automatically they will shift to other production commodities. For example, if in an automobile factory, if the truck's price falls, the supply of car will rises because they will utilize their own production to other areas. That means if the price change of one production commodity will affect the supply of other commodity. Then government policy. Government may remove quotas and tariffs on imported automobile increases total automobile supply. So government policy also affect the supply curve. What is market equilibrium? The market equilibrium comes at the price and quantity where the forces of supply and demand are in balance. In this stage, the amount that buyers want to buy is just equal to the amount that the sellers want to sell. It is called an equilibrium because the forces of supply and demand are in balance. There is no reason for price to rise or fall. There is also no tendency for the price to rise or fall. Hence, it is called the market clearing price. The equilibrium price and quantity comes where the amount willingly supplied equals the amount willingly demanded. So, there is no need for rise or falls in price. In a competitive market, this equilibrium is found at the intersection of the supply and demand curves. There is no shortage or surpluses at the equilibrium price. Now we shall discuss effect of demand and supply shifts on price and supply. When changes in factors other than a good's own price affect the quantity supplied, we call these changes shift in supply. So in such cases, the supply is affected not by price but in other conditions. So this is known as supply shifts. So we shall now discuss the effect. If demand rises, the demand curve shifts to right and price rises and supply rises. If demand falls, the demand curve shifts to left and price falls, supply also falls. If supply rises, the supply curve shifts to right, price falls, and supply rises. If supply falls, the supply curve shifts to left, and price rises, and supply falls. So this is the effect of shift of supply, and the demand curves movement left or right, price falls or rises, and supply falls or rises. Let us discuss some questions on the basis of previous discussion. Question 1 is, the law of demand is that other thing remaining constant. Option A, the demand of a commodity decreases with the decrease in price and increases with the increase in price. Option B, when price of a commodity decreases, its demand decreases, and when the price decreases, the demand for the goods increases. Option C. The demand of a commodity increases with the decrease in price and decreases with increase in price. Option D. The demand of a commodity increases with the decrease in price and decreases with decrease in price. The answer is the demand of a commodity increases with decrease in price and decreases with increase in price. Which of the following is correct? Option A. If the price elasticity is high, the good has elastic demand means the quantity of demand highly responds to the price change. Luxury goods or goods with substitute are high elastic goods. Option B. If the price elasticity of a good is low, it is inelastic and quantity of demand do not respond to price change. Option C. These goods are normally necessary goods like food items are in elastic good. Option D. All of this. And the answer is all of this. Which of the following is correct on the basis of calculation of price elasticity of demand? Option A. When a 1% change in price calls forth more than 1% change in quantity demanded, the goods has price inelastic demand. Option B. When a 1% change in price produces less than a 1% change in quantity demanded, the goods has price elastic demand. Option C. In unit elastic demand, a 1% increase in price yields a 1% decrease in demand. Option D. All of this. So the answer is in unit elastic demand, 1% increase in price yields 1% decrease in demand. This is correct and A and B are not correct. The law of supply is that other things remaining constant. Option A. The supply of a commodity increases with increase in price and decreases with decrease in price. Option B. When prices of a commodity decreases, its supply decreases, and when the prices decreases, the supply of the goods increases. Option C. The supply of a commodity increases with the decrease in price and decreases with increase in price. Option D. The supply of a commodity increases with the decrease in price and decreases with increase in price. And the answer is A. The supply of a commodity increases with increase in price and decreases with decrease in price. Which of the following is a means to assess the price elasticity of supply? The price elasticity of supply is the percentage change in price divided by the percentage change in quantity supplied. Option B. The price elasticity of supply is the percentage change in quantity supplied divided by the percentage change in price. Option C. The price elasticity of supply is the total change in quantity supplied divided by the percentage change in price. Option D. None of this. And the answer is the price elasticity of supply is the percentage change in quantity supplied divided by the percentage change in price. What is supply schedule or supply curve? Option A. It is the relationship between its market price and the amount of that commodity supplied. Option B. It is the relationship between its market price and the amount of that commodity that producers are willing to produce and sell. Option C. It is the relationship between its market demand and the amount of that commodity supplied. Option D. None of this. And the answer is it is the relationship between its market price and the amount of that commodity that producers are willing to produce and sell. Which of the following is correct on supply curve? The vertical supply curve shows completely inelastic supply. The horizontal supply curve shows completely elastic supply. The intermediate case of a straight line shows zero price elasticity. D. All of this. And the answer is all of this. All the three options are correct. A situation comes at the price and quantity where the forces of supply and demand are in balance. At this stage, the amount that buyers want to buy is equal to the amount that sellers want to sell. Here the forces of supply and demand are in balance. There is no reason for price to rise or fall. What is that situation called? Option A. Demand equilibrium. Option B. Supply equilibrium. Option C. Market equilibrium. Option D. All of this. And the answer is C. Market equilibrium. Which of the following is correct? If demand falls, the demand curve shifts to the right. If demand rises, the demand curve shifts to the left. If supply rises, the supply curve shifts to the right. If supply falls, the supply curve shifts to the right. And the answer is, if supply rises, the supply curve shifts to the right. When the demand curve shifts to the left, what is the effect on price and supply of goods? Option A, price falls and supply falls. Option B, price falls and supply rises. Option C, price rises and supply rises. Option D, price rises and supply falls. And the answer is, price falls and supply falls. If you found the video beneficial, you may subscribe to RK Didactics. Thank you.